I need to work on my lighting is what I need to do. Alright, that should be better. Now, we're not really going to have much of a pre-stream, one, because I'm running a bit late, and two, because I don't really think Hollow Knight needs any explanation, or introduction for that matter. We're just gonna hop right into it. Come on.
Why is there a key binding for litter that literally does nothing?
No idea.
Why can't I remove it? You piece of crap, Discord.
Alright, is my capture working properly? I think it is. Now I just need to get my channel up on my second monitor. That's definitely a second monitor and not a laptop. Get my controller in the right setting. Alright. Let us begin then.
Okay. I'm going to be back actually because I want to find some more food.
Alright. So, with all that out of the way, it just occurred to me I've loaded up a version of the game that has been slightly modified because myself and a different person who I frequently co-commentate with like to race in Hollow Knight and have these modifications in place, but I won't be making use of any of them. Ow, how rude. So last I checked, we were just in the Crystal Peaks, and yeah, we beat the Crystal Guardian at the very least. We can now go ahead and get access to the Crystal Heart. But before that, I will be picking up some Geo. How rude. Once again, how rude. I'm just gonna take this opportunity to heal up a bit. Crystal Hunters are not fun to go up against, but you know what? I can work with it. So there's some more Geo here. I love Geo. I love money. We flip that open, we can go ahead and get that shuttle, not shuttle, that part of the map opened. We can go ahead and climb down this. And we've got a bit of a platforming section here, as happens in platformers. Just in case we need it, I'm gonna go ahead and heal up and grab this soul here. Empty Soul Part 2, What Nightmares Are Made of. Indeed. Ow.
Ah, yes. I get back and you nearly die from laser beam.
Nah, I'm fine. I've got 5 more health points left. I'm not dead.
And how long will it take for TJ to die after saying he was fine?
I mean, considering I'm back at full health and full soul, I think it'll take a hot minute. Either way, we have now collected the Crystal Heart.
If only you would instantly fall into an insta-death pit after saying that.
Conveniently, those don't exist here. It's not like the messenger gets obliterated. Indeed I would, the Cheetah Kuga. But unfortunately not today. Instead, I must prove that I am somewhat worthy of being a gamer. Not entirely, only somewhat. Notable distinction. Well, I'm not worthy of being a gamer. Why am I bad at this? Much better. We have rescued another grub.
And now we shall eat it.
I'll take this potato chip and eat it! For the record, I haven't actually seen Death Note, I just read the manga. Good manga, I must say. Ow, how rude.
I think I might have read the first 2 episodes and then I fucking gave up for some reason.
I too read episodes.
What the fuck is wrong with me?
No idea.
See, the thing is, if I watched the sub, that would be somewhat accurate, but I don't because I'm literally incapable.
Lizdexia do that. Is this accurate?
Dyslexia?
I said Lizdexia.
Oh.
Is that accurate?
I mean, no.
No.
That specifically is not. Is there... Oh, well, I can't fucking spell it, but... Hold on. Yeah, dyslexia is one of those words where it's, like, not similar enough to anything else to be mistaken for it.
Fair enough. Kingdom Hearts says otherwise, you say? What is this in reference to?
I have no idea. The thing is, there's like no words that have EX and it's not the beginning of the word. Dyslexia is the only word I can think of.
I'm sure there's another, but I can't think of any.
Yeah, but I seriously doubt that it has like...
We're not doing this yet.
Other similar parts of it. Dyslexia is fucking weird and I don't even know how to describe it.
Understandable.
I don't know. Because basically what happens is you just grab random sections of the word and just kind of assume what it is. But I don't know why. My brain just doesn't want to bother trying to read the whole thing, and I don't know why.
It just kind of happens sometimes. I don't think it's anything to be too worried about.
Yeah. I mean... It's not sometimes for me, though. It is literally everything.
You know, you've got a good point.
Like, small words, they're so small that, like, you can't really grab parts of it.
Yeah.
But with anything more than, like, 3 letters...
It do be like that.
And then... Sometimes... You just don't even see the right letter.
Unfortunately, sounds about right.
What? Why did you open it there, you... Am I capable of setting a Firefox window to not be allowed to open links that I click on?
I would imagine? I wouldn't know, though. And I certainly wouldn't know how to do it.
Oh. I could tell it to open a new window for the link instead of a new tab. That would work. but only if it opens it on the right screen, which it probably wouldn't.
Unfortunately, checks out.
I like lock the tabs or something. I feel like there's got to be something I can do with this.
I'm so good at video games. This is a lie. Never trust anything I say.
I don't even understand why it opened the link in that window instead of the window that I had selected.
I would not know either. Hey look, we got a grub. That's not a grub. But what is a grub, however, is right here.
Hey, wait, the grubs actually have corpses, though.
That was not actually a grub, that was a fake grub, and to prove it, I can check my hunter's journal. I need to find this real quick. Where is it? Grub
yeah,
mimic.
but when they're a corpse, they look exactly like the grubs.
Indeed.
So it's a grub's corpse.
Fair enough.
Grub corpse.
A grub's
Having a
core.
stroke.
An entire military unit of grubs.
Russia? What are you doing here?
Pale thing, you wear that nail with ease. If you're in search of combat, you'll find no great warriors in this decaying burrow.
Sorry, did he just say something about a tomato? Oh.
No. No such thing. A tomato.
I heard you say... I heard you say you wear that tomato with ease, and I'm like, what?
You wear that tomato with ease. I require tomato night now. Where's Hollow Knight pasta sauce special? I've heard an arena exists somewhere below, one built for our like. Meet me there and we'll test what skills you possess. I'll be heading down soon. Come and find me if you dare. I will try to find you, Tiso.
I already have the Twitch stream open. You don't have to stream the Discord.
It's to eliminate delay. Because commentary is much easier in real time than it is in delay time.
Yeah. I mean, there's still a delay, but it's definitely less
Significantly less. Alright, I've picked up a charm called Sprint Master, and what this will do is make me move incredibly fast. It will be wonderful. But before we test that out, I must go to the City of Tears, because I also picked up the Elegant Key. And in the City of Tears, we saw an elegant door. Also, once again, I'm accidentally playing on the modified version of the game, but there's not really much modified about it, other than making some load times significantly less drastic, like we saw with the stag station. And there's also a thing in here that lets me warp from bench to bench for the purposes of randomizer and challenge runs, but since we're not doing that, I will not be making use of it. Either way, let us head into this room here.
I don't know what I saw, but back when you were in the badge shop, I saw something that looked like Anakin Skywalker.
Anakin Skywalker, you say? I guess we'll have to check it out once we're
Like,
done
specifically here. Episode 3.
Ow.
What the fuck image did I just see?
I would not know.
I just saw an image for one of the mods that's getting installed, and just all I saw was just like super elongated neck.
Somehow checks out.
Why is the download button not getting hit? Do I not? Nope. Okay.
I would not know, but I have defeated the Soul Warrior once more.
I thought I had accounted for that, but the download button was too high up, so it just didn't press it. I hate the fact I have to set up this stupid fucking macro because this shit makes me manually download each of these.
A figure connected to a device. Examine closely? Why not?
I wish I had the
Well,
iOS macro feature. The iOS macro feature lets you, like, choose specific sections of the screen and tell it to, like, check for colors and such.
That.
And then click on the color. It would be so much easier than this shit.
That sounds really nice, I will admit.
Yeah. And it's just built into iOS. It's not even, like, an extra app or anything. It's amazing. Right. Now, granted, I could do that. I could do something like that. The problem is, I would have to fucking code it myself with Visual Studio, and I don't want to do that.
What are you talking about? That sounds like a great project.
I mean... yeah, especially if I set it up so that I can just kind of easily configure it for anything. And with how much time I'm fucking wasting doing this dumbass download shit, it might be worth it.
Upon closer examination, I think I want to actually sell my stuff. Might be a good idea. Not like that. Anyways, I refused to even go over what we got from fighting the Soul Warrior again. And that is, we have obtained the Shade Soul. Basically, previously our Vengeful Spirit was white and was destroyed upon the first enemy it made contact with. Now, it is shadowy and obliterates everything in its path. It's rather nice if I do say so myself.
Oh, yes.
It also does more damage. Pretty nifty.
As everyone knows, black Mr. Clean is more powerful than white Mr. Clean.
I don't know how to feel about the implications of that.
The real question is, who is black Mr. Clean?
That's one of the implications.
Yeah.
Why am I going this way? The shopkeeper that I want to speak to is this way.
It could be the Rock. It's probably the Rock.
Most likely.
Fucking black Mr. Clean. Why is that so funny to me?
I would not know. Hello, Lem.
Lem?
A Wanderer's Journal? Yes, yes, I'll add it to the pile with the others. I don't know when I'll get to decipher this one. It's long, hard work translating the many languages of the bugs that explore these caverns. A Wanderer's Journal? You've a knack for finding these. Corpses must be frequent on your journey. No doubt your nails created many more. Another Hallow Nest seal. Others have told me there's a statue out by the city's entrance depicting a large knightly figure. Could be one of the kingdom's great five. I'd have looked it over myself, but the gate's long been shut tight, and it's too much hassle taking the long way around with all those blasted husks about. Yep, that's another Hallow Nest seal, all right. The shop will be overflowing with these things soon. Gah, I'd never guessed so many would still be lying around. If they're as common as you make them seem, maybe I've been offering too much for them. Please don't give me less money.
He's like, I have the price I'm selling these for. You're bringing too many.
A king's
like, I'll
idol.
stop.
Hollow Nest's king was an elusive figure, deified by the citizens. With the king rarely seen, worship was offered through these idols. There's an expert to craft to them. Why can't I speak? There's an expert craft to them. Few alive could match this skill. Looks like you don't have any relics on you. Indeed, I do not. I have given you every last one of them.
I have sold you everything I own but the nail and clothes.
Yeah.
Huh? How the fuck?
What?
I've had a tab open for like 2 hours and it just randomly crashed. Why can't I? Okay.
I would not know. I would assume it depends on what the tab was.
I wouldn't have thought. I mean, I guess it's sort of experimental, but how the fuck does this crap? Wait. Is there a... No? The page might have gotten updated. That's a weird thing to cause it to crash, though.
Yeah? Ow, how rude.
Okay. That happened. Oh, how did it miss the download button?
I didn't want to have to resort to violence, but these things happen sometimes. Either way, with us having emptied out Lem's bank account, it is now time to travel around the world and pick up some things that we can shop for that I have not obtained yet. Namely, one particular thing that is in Sly's shop.
For some reason, I thought you said pick up some things that we can shoplift.
We can shoplift with money. Purchasing things is just shoplifting with extra steps if you think about it.
Well, that's one way to look at it.
You have to think about it in an almost
yes, the
entirely
ideology
incorrect
of the
manner.
goblins from, I almost said World of Warcraft. That's wrong. It's, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Granted, the World of Warcraft goblins would probably also follow that idea. They might, actually. I don't know.
I'd believe it. Either way...
Believe it! God damn it.
I believe it! I have seen most of Naruto. Also, hello, Tiso. Pale thing. You use these old lines? Pathetic. A real warrior carries himself to combat. He has no need for such convenience. I hate you.
Also, something tells me that he took the line because he's sitting at the bench there.
Yeah. Entirely possible. Man, I can't wait to fight Tiso in the arena. It's gonna be great. But first, of course, we have to get there.
I can't wait to kill a man.
Frankly, he deserves it. And I am stupid.
I can tell.
Both of those statements?
Yeah.
Alright, let's try that again. If we dash up here, there's a secret path. Welcome to the Blue Lake. It is a lake that is blue.
Oh, this
and Tizo's here again.
Here.
God, what a calm place. It's action I want. Vicious and deadly battle. This serenity is a bore. Yeah? I'll find some vicious combat for you. Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him.
If you want
Got
vicious combat, go fucking fight the final boss or some shit.
I'd like to see him try.
He'd die in seconds.
Either way, it looks like our time at Blue Lake has come to an end. Let's just come up here real quick. Bonk. And we have made it to the resting grounds.
Oh, I was about to say, this looks like a graveyard.
Indeed. A
Turns
mechanism
out that's
with a
because
slot
it
for-
is.
Yeah. A mechanism with a slot for some kind of pass. Unfortunately, it is a pass that I do not have. And likely will not be getting for a long time.
Train time?
Unfortunately, not yet.
No.
Cursed are those who turn against the king.
Wait a minute, is it actually a train?
It's a tram.
Okay. It's a type
Basically
of
a train.
To
To protect the vessel, the dreamers lay sleeping. Monomon the teacher in her archive, surrounded by fog and mist. Lurian the watcher in his spire looking over the city. Hera the beast in her den amidst the deep darkness beyond the kingdom. Through their devotion, Hallownest lasts eternal. Dreamer locations added to map.
Why does one of them have... What the fuck?
What? These are masks.
Oh!
They're not like
wait,
actual
is that
faces.
in-game?
What? The shaking effect? Or what?
No, the sound.
Yes, that's in game.
I was really confused when it started, because it didn't start immediately.
Yeah, it do be like that. Go no further, little shadow. What compels its climb out of the darkness? What compels its return to this sacred kingdom? A call from beyond the seals? By the vessel, or by that captive light? Would the seals break? They cannot be undone. But the vessel weakens. The plague springs anew. They must be undone. Yet still our seals remain. Our duty holds. It must be cast away. Our duty holds. It shall be done. I love being knocked straight into nap time. Fade away, little shadow. Fade away and let us sleep in peace. Yeah, how about I don't?
This reminds me of a certain episode of Marvel's What If.
Yeah.
Is it episode 5?
Which one are you referring to?
The Doctor Strange one.
I think that's 4, but I could definitely be wrong because I myself didn't see it.
I'm trying to think, because I've...
Also, I seem to be being led through this place by a moth, my mortal enemy. I hate moths.
Mothman.
In real life, I despise them. They spook me out for some reason. I have no idea.
Yeah, I kind of hate moths too. Also, because I keep. Oh god, that sounded good.
Yep.
I keep having issues with fucking like the little tiny ones, the kind of brass colored ones.
Yeah.
I keep having issues with those, but also I keep having issues with the big ones, and I hate them.
Dude, I hate the big ones. At least they're not as big as they are in New Mexico. Oh god. What a terrible fate they visited upon you, to cast you away into the space between body and soul. Will you accept their judgment and fade slowly away, or will you take the weapon before you and cut your way out of this sad, forgotten dream? I like that second option, personally.
My mortal enemy, yet for some reason it helps me.
Indeed. Taken the dream nail.
There was one point where my mom found a moth on the outside of our house, which was bigger than her hand.
Sounds about right. It's awful, isn't it?
I have no idea where the fuck it came from, or how.
All I know is I am not messing with that. Anyways, we can hold Y to charge and slash with the nail. Cut through the veil between dreams and waking.
This is the only...
The title is finally relevant. Half an hour into the stream.
It's not as bad as some of your other streams.
This is true. Ah, you've returned. Welcome back to the waking world. Those figures, those dreamers, They reached out with what little power they still have and dragged you into that hidden place. But that talisman you now wield, the Dream Nail, it can cut through the veil that separates the waking world from our dreams. Even the dreamers themselves cannot hide from such a weapon. Though I must admit that sacred blade has dulled over time. Together, perhaps, we can restore its power. You only have to bring me essence. Essence, the precious fragments of light that dreams are made of. See, I knew this title would be relevant. Collect it wherever you find it.
You've played the game before.
Indeed, I have. On stream, even. Collect it wherever you find it, and bring it to me. Once we have enough, we can work wonders together. Go out into the world, Wielder. Hunt down the essence that lingers there. Collect 100 essence and return to me. I will teach you more. Sounds like a deal. And now we finally get the name for this place, being the Resting Grounds.
I think I just installed a mod that replaces the
Adventurous
power
station.
armor HUD with a Halo HUD.
Checks out. If we go off to the left here, we can go through this slightly dark hallway and pick up Dream Shield. It is a charm that I will not be using. Basically, it adds a little rotating thing around us that will deflect some attacks. It's not awful, but I don't quite think it's really worth a charm slot, really. Correction, it's not worth 3 charm slots. That's, like, a bit much. There's another breakable wall. We love breakable walls here. Ow. If we go up here, we get a fascinating thing. Soul Eater. Doo-doo, doo-doo, doo-doo. I'm not actually gonna do that, but I do that every time I pick it up. And another Wanderer's Journal too. How nice.
Oh man, I seriously really hope that Soul Eater gets the Brotherhood treatment.
Like a anime remake?
Yeah, because it's not entirely unlikely. They were made by the same studio, and pretty much the exact same thing has happened.
Checks out.
So, right, and I think Soul Eater is about as popular as Fullmetal Alchemist was when it got Brotherhood, so...
Yeah. It would be pretty nice to see an updated Soul Eater anime.
It'd also be nice to be able to see the entirety of the story without dealing with the manga.
Yeah.
At least the early manga.
I'm sure there's plenty of people out there who agree.
Here's the thing. I tried to... now, granted, I don't know what the perfect edition is like, because the mangaka has actually re-released Soul Eater, and I don't... like, I don't know what they've done, what they've changed,
Mm-hmm.
and whatnot. So the perfect edition might be better.
But there might also be some certain things missing anyway.
Well, I suspect that... I don't think there'd be any changes to the story, at least major ones. My main problem with the beginning of the manga is A, the only translations I can find fucking suck, and B, I hate how Maka is drawn. So much.
How's she drawn?
Like, standard slice of life blonde girl with pigtails.
Fair enough.
It's like the exact art style.
Hmm.
and I hate it. It. Yeah, I like. The thing is, so one of the things I know about the manga is the first couple of chapters, I think the art style changes quite a bit, and the design of Maka specifically also changes quite a bit. But
Somehow checks
also,
out.
the translation is just so weird and bad in the only versions I can find, and I hate it. Like, okay, for example, when the Kishin souls, they refer to them as human souls, but in quotes.
Fascinating.
For some reason. Which makes no sense.
See, I'm just here like, as much as I loved my experience viewing Soul Eater, I have a terrible habit of not doing things I enjoy, so I've only seen, like, a very small amount of Soul Eater.
Oh, Soul Eater's really good. And unlike, I would say, unlike what happened with Full Metal Alchemist, they actually made a decent ending. Granted, it's still not that good. It's pretty bullshitted.
Yeah, if I'm ever gonna experience all of Soul Eater, it's probably gonna be through the manga, if I'm being honest.
Or
a potential anime remake.
Anime remake, hopefully.
One or the other, most likely.
I don't know. I might get the perfect edition. The only problem with the perfect edition is, like, I mean, granted, it will have. I know it has an updated translation. So hopefully the translation doesn't suck like it did in all of the other versions I could
Well,
find.
we can dream.
There was another weird sound, and I was like, is that is that from the game? No, it's someone who's vacuuming outside of my door.
Fascinating. In the meantime, we have yet another stag station. However, what I can do instead is some wacky platforming hijinks.
Is this the perfect edition? I can't tell.
And for our rewards with wacky platforming hijinks, I get another Hollow Nest seal. Still worth the same amount, despite Lem threatening to lower the prices. How convenient, I must say. If we go up here, we get a very small amount of Geo. How nice. And if we go over here...
What?
We can swim under this. However, I will be exploring this later.
Why is this?
Alright, with all of the residents of King Station dead, we can move on, back into the City of Tears. Ow. For the record, those guys do 2 damage with their nail. Still 1 damage for contact damage, though.
Yeah, what? They're putting a bunch of weird shit in quotes for some reason. with this translation. Like,
Fascinating.
you know the first scene of the anime, right?
Yeah.
So it's one for one from the manga, pretty much.
Checks
right?
out.
When Maka addresses Jack the Ripper, the first, person we see them fight, for some reason they decided to put quotes around Jack the Ripper.
Fascinating.
Right? And here we have Maka saying, their 99th soul, but for some reason she calls it a human soul, which is not right. And for some reason they have human soul number 99 in quotes.
Intriguing.
Why? Why is it in quotes? Why are they calling it human soul? I don't understand.
Me neither.
Because they're not human souls.
Do I have a simple key right now? I do.
That's the entire point of them. Yeah, and here we go.
Songstress Marissa, a voice to ease all burdens and still all troubled minds.
This translation is terrible. Finally got your number 99 human soul with human soul in quotes, but not number 99. And why does it... Oh my god. I hate this. I hate this translation. Why is it so bad? Why is Death Scythe in quotes? None of this makes sense. I don't understand. I don't understand why they're putting stuff in quotes and why they're calling them human souls.
I would not understand either.
Because the human souls are the blue ones, which you're not supposed to eat because they start to turn you into a Kishin. And the entire reason that they're hunting the other people is because they're starting to turn into Kishins because they were eating human souls. That's the whole point. Yeah.
Either way, I have happened upon a terrible place.
You have met upon a terrible fate. Is that the character that showed up in the Weird Abyss?
Wait, what?
Is that who was talking to you in the Weird Abyss earlier?
No. Unrelated.
Okay.
Still a dream entity. Welcome to my stage, little one. I am Marissa, a songstress of some renown, though given the sorry state of this place, you may find it hard to believe. Huge crowds once flocked to hear me sing, then something changed. The audience, once so enwrapped, began to leave. I continued to sing, yet my voice fell silent upon their ears. Perhaps you'd care to listen to me sing. You'll be the first in an age to hear it. Pretty nice. Even if only you, it's a wonderful thing to have an audience again. Understandable. Unfortunately, I will be taking my leave. You will be here alone forever once more.
Just die and leave your ghost there.
I would if I could, but unfortunately I do not have that option as far as I'm aware.
Is there a self-destruct badge?
No, unfortunately.
That sounds like something they might put in.
That would be pretty funny, but I do not believe it is the case.
Just a badge where you explode and take 1 point of damage or something like that.
I love murdering an entire family.
I mean, you can't just kill one of them. That'd be cruel.
This is true.
You gotta kill everyone.
Kill every last one of them! Oh man, I can't...
Then none of them have to suffer. They just all die.
I can't wait for the day I play Fire Emblem Three Houses on stream. It'll be great. Anyways, I just got exactly 420 Geo for killing that one.
What does Fire Emblem... Nice. What does Fire Emblem Three Houses have to do with kill every last one of them? That's a
in the promotional material.
thing.
Wait, what?
The Xenoblade 1 thing.
In the promotional material for Xenoblade 1, one of the main characters was featured in a very not good state, shouting that at the top of his lungs.
Oh. Of Fire Emblem? One of the main characters of Fire Emblem?
Yeah.
Okay, that's strange.
One of the main characters of Fire Emblem Three Houses in the promotional material for the game was shown shouting at the top of his lungs, "Kill every last one of them."
For
Fire
Three
Emblem
Houses?
Three Houses, yes.
Oh, okay. It sounded like you were saying he was shown in the Xenoblade 1 promotional material. I'm like,
no.
What?
I swear I won't stop until I've killed each and every one of you! There are many Nintendo games where people want to kill each and every last one of something.
Which is strange, considering Nintendo is supposed to be a mostly family-friendly company.
Mostly.
Mostly, yeah.
Either way,
There's some things which are definitely not.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Either way, I believe we have spent enough time wandering around the city, and shall instead find somewhere else to go. Namely, down here.
It's really funny how quickly Shulk just, like, abandons to kill every last one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, like...
He's got good reason to, but, like...
Yeah, it's good reason, and to be fair, the actual... like, normal ones. Yeah, absolutely.
But for the most part, I think
But, like, even the Machna, he's just like, no. No,
yeah.
I'm not killing them.
And good thing, too. He's right about not killing them.
And then he gets shot in the back.
I think Xenoblade 1 would be a fine game to play on stream. Just, once I get through my long list of other projects, I think.
You know what you should play through Xenoblade 1, and then we'll make you play through Xenoblade 2 for the first time on stream.
Exactly. It'll be content, trust me. Ah! I promise I can't promise I'm good at this game. I can promise that I have on screen...
I promise I'm something at this game.
Yeah. On screen, I have obtained the title of the Fool, and you can watch that on my YouTube channel, where I've recorded it under the Fool Percent playthrough of Hollow Knight. Truly a wonderful playthrough. Actually, before I go here, I would like to go here. Ow, how rude.
TJ, do you know who the Spiffing Brit is?
The name sounds familiar, but I can't think of it off the top of my head.
He's a member of the Yogcast, and, like, his main thing is just exploiting games, pretty much.
I was not familiar with the fact that he was in the Yogs cast, but that does check out. I am familiar with...
He's one of the most recent additions, to be fair.
That would explain why I don't know it.
It did also happen a while ago.
Yeah.
Like...
Either way, I don't keep up with the Yogs cast that much.
Most people don't. I don't know. I don't know. Something about the Yogs cast is just changed. They're largely not as fun anymore. I don't know why. Anyways,
Hello, Cloth.
He did something. I'll let you do the dialogue first.
My friend, you dealt with all of those beasts? I'm ashamed to say, I was hiding. Those ghastly things chased me and I ran. If you hadn't come along, who knows if I'd ever have survived. Others take me for a fearsome warrior, what with my impressive size, but this kingdom's beasts. I wonder if I'm just no match for them. Enough! I cannot wallow in my weakness. I must take strength from your example. You act so confident in battle. You show no fear before your foes. I'll try my best to do the same.
It's Usopp with a giant club.
Yeah. I look forward to our next contact, tiny savior. Then you'll meet a warrior with courage to match your own. I'm looking forward to the day, Cloth.
Yeah, so anyway, Spiff did something really clever, revolving, Cookie Clicker. So...
Was it the Christmas speedrun?
Yup.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. So one of the most popular speedrun categories for Cookie Clicker, because for some reason people speedrun that, is True Never Click, which is the get.
Yeah, I
the
did see that
achievement-
video. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm explaining to whoever maybe in chat.
So True Never Click, it is to achieve, I think, 1,000,000 cookies without having clicked once.
Yeah, make 1,000,000 cookies in total in a single ascension without clicking a single time. And I believe it also specifies that you can't use the ascension abilities.
Without any ascension upgrades, and without clicking the big cookie once, make 1,000,000 cookies.
The only way this is possible is by clicking on a golden cookie and getting lucky by getting the one that gives you just cookies.
Yeah.
The main problem with this is you have to click on 2.
Indeed.
Before you can get your first clicker. Now,
once you get that clicker, it's about patience, but...
Yeah. The thing is about this this speed run is the only rules pretty much is like you can't mod the game, and that's basically it. Right? You have to get the achievement as fast as possible
with an unmodified game.
Oh, you have to start from a completely fresh save file. Actually, I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
The rules do not specify that you can't change the date of and time on your computer, though.
Indeed.
And so one of the
Cookie Clicker occasionally has literal seasonal events around like holidays and such.
There's
one of which
there's a Halloween, an Easter, a Christmas, and an April Fool's one.
There's also a Valentine's one, but that doesn't really.
I forgot about Valentine's. So Easter, Valentine's, and Halloween completely fucking useless.
At least for the premise of this run. They are very useful in their own ways, but not for the premise of this run.
I mean, Halloween and Valentine's really aren't. They give you like a 1%. They give you like 1% boost upgrades or something.
Yeah, that's true, actually.
Easter does have some pretty useful stuff, and so does Christmas. April Fool's literally doesn't have anything. So Christmas has 2 things, though, passive things, which are very useful for the speedrun. The first one, which is lesser known, and not the reason that Spiff actually used Christmas for this run, golden cookies actually spawn more frequently during Christmas and April Fools. I don't know what the chances are, but they're more common.
It's like a slight increase. I don't think like
it's nothing major, but it's would
noticeable,
still
but
help
it's not like game changing.
The more important thing is the reindeers, which are similar to the golden cookies, but they spawn a lot more often, and also they just
only drop
give cookies
instead of
yes, but
buffs to
it's also
other
a
things.
lot more than the golden cookies give, at least at the beginning of the game.
Yeah.
So because of that, if you start the speed run during the Christmas season, it takes like half as long, if not less than that, to get the cookies you need to buy the first cursor, and you might actually get enough to buy 2 from the first reindeer.
Indeed.
No, it's less than half the amount of time to get the first reindeer compared to the golden cookie. It's also because of the fact that they're more common to spawn, there's less random chance to it. Like, there's still a lot of random chance. You'll probably have to wait a few minutes, but...
See, what I'm hearing is just when it rolls around to the Christmas season in Cookie Clicker, that's what I do for a stream.
You could. Yeah, but the thing is, you could just set the date and time to your computer.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
I am notorious for not seeing the fun in very many fun things.
Well, it's Jeff.
Hope you don't mind if I'm in here while I'm wrapping up.
Of course, you are welcome here. I did not mean to imply, of course, you are not welcome. English is just
Yeah.
strange. How are you doing today?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Not too bad?
Although once I get home, I have to run my grandpa his badge because he forgot that, so he could actually do work today.
Mm-hmm. It do
Yeah,
be like that.
Yeah. It'll be a good minute before I'm actually home and able to properly comment on the stream.
Hmm. Speaking of being unable to properly comment, because
This
of the
looks like a boss arena.
Indeed it is. But because of the modifications to the game I currently accidentally have on, there's a cutscene that normally shows this boss standing still while a bunch of things gather onto him. He's just going to be active right away, so I'm ready for that. Or wait, no. No, yes! My game, despite being modified, has the, thing. Whacking these doesn't do anything, but, I like to do it anyway.
Understandable.
Are you certain they don't do anything?
I'm 90% certain they don't do anything. I have never heard of them doing anything, and I've never seen them do anything.
Because it wouldn't entirely surprise me if it, like, lowers his health or something.
Unfortunately, that does not seem to be the case in all of my times running this boss. Ow. Ow.
I had a new guy come in and had the new guy come in 30 minutes early, so I'm actually teaching some of the stuff that no one else likes to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I still was there late.
Hmm.
Like, only about 15 minutes or so, but still.
We have done it! We have eliminated the broken vessel. Anyways, what happened to the new guy?
Basically, I had to train him on how to do defective ship outs and then RFBs, which are basically just, we have too much of an item, so we're sending it to a different store that has none of it.
Hmm. Checks out. Those seem like pretty important things to do.
Yeah, they're also everyone's least favorite thing to do, so I taught him how to do them.
Understandable.
Basically, he's teaching the new guy how to do all of the shit that nobody is going to be willing to do, so they're going to push it onto him.
Unfortunate. Yeah. But these things must be done.
I'm training this guy up to be the new me.
The new you?
Yeah.
Checks out. We have consumed the monarch wings. Press A while in the air to flap the wings. Use these ethereal wings to sail above enemies and discover new paths.
You
Finally,
have eaten a moth and gained its power.
Given the term monarch, I'm not 100% sure. I mean, these do look more like moth wings than butterfly wings, to be fair.
Are there monarch moths? There might be.
There's like an emperor moth, I think.
Emperor's a monarch. Also, Jeff is gone.
Checks out. It do be like that when you've got a busy day.
What the fuck is monarch spelled?
M-O-N-A-R-C-H. Well, these wings certainly don't match a monarch butterflies at the very least, so...
Hey, sorry about that. My coworker called me.
Happens sometimes, no worries.
Yeah, I can't exactly stay in Discord when they call because
yeah,
I
that's
can
fine.
barely hear you guys really loud. Well, you can't hear me.
It looks like there is a monarch moth. Oh my god, it literally is just a monarch butterfly, but its wings are like further back.
Checks out. Either way, we have rescued another grub with the power of the monarch wings. And now, with the broken vessel defeated, and the power to double jump, I think now's about as good a time as any to go ahead and return to the crossroads. I don't know about you. A corpse in white armor. He's got the dream symbol. Let's try using the dream nail. Nothing happens. It was worth a shot.
A corpse in white armor. He's got the dream symbol, because he's already living the dream.
Despite being dead, he's living the dream.
Yes, eternal rest.
My favorite.
Yeah, the dream is death.
Exactly. Someone gets it. Anyways. Many stag stations have been opened. Again, I can travel the breadth of the kingdom. So many grand thoroughfares and old sideways I'd forgotten. Somewhere amongst the lines lies the stag nest, the place where I was born and raised. I'd thought its location lost to my failing mind, but now I can almost remember the path. If you keep opening stag stations and beckoning me through them, perhaps I'll find that nest. I would like that very much. Do you have any dialogue about hidden stations specifically? What station is this hidden all the way at the bottom of the world? Until I heard the bell calling, I didn't even know the stagways traveled so deep. You've discovered something quite astounding, little one. No matter how old I grow, the world still keeps surprises like this stowed away.
Also, can we talk about how fucking sad it is that, you know, like, the stag is where it is? Because he's literally trapped there. He can't leave.
Yeah, it do be like that. On the bright side,
born in the tunnel, and he'll die in the tunnels.
On the bright side, at least he seems to enjoy his job for what it is.
Yeah.
That's the most we can ask, I think. The resting grounds. Passengers would come here to conduct rituals for those who had passed on. Not anymore, though. Perhaps the dead conduct their own rituals now. I'd believe it. Before we head back to the crossroads, I realized there's something very basic that I completely forgot to do. And that is the introduction to the actual power of the Dream Nail. So what I am going to do is if I head over here...
Oh.
Stop there! Those who try to leave this kingdom are cursed. Better to rest here until time itself sleeps. Hope and freedom. I thought that strength alone could grant me these things. In my dreams I would cut that plague with my nails, and then I turned my weapons upon the king. When I awoke in this sacred place, I began to understand. Those who hope are already doomed. Do you still hope, Wanderer? Will you flee, or will you raise your weapon and doom us both? I like being doomed. And now we can fight Zero. Ow, how
Just
rude.
Rip and Tear starts playing.
I'm about to say, like, I like...
I don't know why I haven't played Doom yet. I'm sure I would love it. Despite it, like, I've gone several times on the record saying I hate first-person shooters, but Doom just seems like something entirely different. Is that weird?
Yeah.
Okay, I
It is a
don't...
first-person shooter, but at the same time, it's so fast-paced and everything. It's not like Call of Duty, where you're constantly ducking behind cover. This is a, oh my god, I've got to rip their fucking spine out, or I'm going to get mine ripped out.
Yeah,
do be
the
like
thing
that.
about Doom, which I have found out is the reason I fucking terrible at playing it, because I tried to play Doom 2016, it didn't go well. I was trying to play it like a normal shooter, though.
Terrible mistake.
That's not how you play Doom. You fucking rush in head first and kill everything immediately.
Classic. Anyways, let's listen to what he has to say now that he has been defeated. I can see now. Those who turn against the king are doomed as soon as they raise their weapon. Do not call me a traitor, simply call me a fool. I know you will not flee. Wherever you go, I will be watching.
Yeah, Doom is more of a, you're not cowering from the boss.
The bosses are cowering from you.
You are the boss.
Only checks out. Anyways, we have gathered 100 of that essence that Seer told us to gather, so I think now's as good a time as any to report back to Seer.
You are the raid boss, and the demons are
The
a
mobs.
massive guild that are trying to kill you and failing.
A woefully underprepared guild. Wielder, you've returned. Let me have a look at the Dream Nail. You've already you've collected 100 essence. Quick work. Things come naturally to you, don't they? No wonder the dreamers tried to bury you in that old dream. Perhaps you frightened them. Or perhaps, being prisoners themselves, they desired your company. In any case, you still have a long way to go. Take this old trinket as encouragement from me, and return when you have collected 200 essence. A Hallownest seal.
That's-
I'll take more money.
That is a
Oh my
nearly 2
god, I didn't
gigabyte
realize how
file.
hot things outside.
How what?
See, I'm in my car at AC. I just looked down on my temperature, like the gauge on my fucking car that gauged the temperature.
Yeah.
108 degrees.
Checks out. In the meantime, I said we would go to the crossroads, so now is as good a time as any to go there. That orange is new. Since we have defeated the broken vessel, the crossroads have become infected, and everything has become significantly more threatening than before.
Also, you forgot to mention that some paths have been completely blocked off.
Indeed.
Have new ones been opened?
Nope.
Yep.
Ah.
You just gotta make do with what you have.
Pretty much. Anyways, I opened up this path in the first episode a long time ago and never did anything with it. But now that I have the Crystal Heart, I am very much capable of doing something with it. Let's go ahead and see what's up here.
I thought you fucked up and accidentally fell down the hole immediately.
Understandable.
Grandpa's a blathering vegetable, and now thanks to Pegasus,
He lost his soul, too! For those of you who haven't seen Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series yet, I would highly recommend it. It got its most recent episode very recently, and I couldn't have been
It's
happier.
still getting made?
Yes, actually.
Oh.
See, like, CJ, the reason I quoted that there is because that's the same energy I felt from you saying, I opened this a while ago, but now that I have the Crystal Heart, I can do something here.
But now that Pegasus has lost their... No. Oh, God.
But now, thanks to the Crystal Heart, I can do something here.
Oh, God. Yu-Gi-Oh! The Abridged series is, like, I love it. It's so important to me.
The fact that it's just Little Grima as well is amazing.
Yeah. I mean, he's gotten more talent on the crew recently as well, but, like, it started with him, and frankly, he makes it so amazing.
That's true.
I wish Dragon Ball Z Abridged was still happening.
Understandable, but I still respect Team 4-Star's decision.
I mean,
Like, I know you do
like,
too, but, like...
they really can't do anything about it, because Toei are being... Well, to be fair, they actually might be able to now.
Mm-hmm.
Because after what happened with Totally Not Mark, you two might be willing to just say, fuck you, Toei, and let them actually keep the videos up.
Entirely possible. Also, glowing womb. I don't think I like that. And we can use the dream nail on creatures to see their thoughts. Breed. No, we're not. Let's get out of here.
I know this hentai.
Do you now?
Anyways, moving on.
I'm just gonna say, I'm stupid. I unlocked this shortcut intentionally and then immediately proceeded to not take it, so I fell directly into spikes.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah. I can't even see, but yeah.
Now that this place has been blocked off, if we go up here somewhere.
So we'll be hopping out of the phone when I get home because my mom and I are going to be taking my badge to him real quick.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Where is it? That was a breakable wall I passed, wasn't it? Yep. If we break this wall open...
Oh no.
It's the false knight we killed earlier. If we read these guys' thoughts. Oh no, 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 no. Wake up, brother! Help me!
We'll use the dream nail on the other one.
Even though he is but a corpse, we can indeed use the dream nail on him.
Is he dead?
Indeed, we killed him.
That's unfortunate.
Wait, now the real question is, right, So with False Knight, is that the one of the big armor that has like the
Yes,
the staff?
that is the one.
Like, is there a way that you can do it without his staff, like the top of the staff walking away, that you can pre-nail it and figure out what it says?
Yes, actually. That wall is breakable. Or, like, after the first phase, I believe, there's a door to the left that locks off, but after the first phase, the door becomes unstable enough to leave with the False Knight still alive. I did not do that, though. So here we have the Failed Champion. All of his attacks do 2 damage. He moves significantly faster than he did before. Ow. And I'm going to die here. But conveniently, I die in a dream, so I don't die in real life.
Alright, well, let's go home, so I'll talk to y'all later.
Alright. Yeah, I think we're done here for the time being. I do not exactly, feel ready to take out the Failed Champion. Ow, how rude. So instead of taking on Failed Champion, I'm just gonna run back to Dirtmouth. Taking the stag station there, because frankly I can't be bothered to find my way around normally.
Now that I've killed this man, I'm going to haunt his... I'm going to haunt him for the rest of eternity.
Yeah.
He's not haunting me, I'm haunting him.
Even after his death. Alright. So what I actually want to do by coming to Dirtmouth is, there's
Imagine
someone
you
I would
died
like...
and then the person that killed you showed up in the afterlife without being dead just to fucking
kill you again. That would be awful. Anyways, with the Mantis Claw, we can come up here. Come on. Break that. And we get some Geo. How nice. But more importantly, is an essence tree. I don't like doing these. I'm not gonna do those. Ow, how rude. Let's visit our good old friend the Grub Father again. After all, I have rescued a few grubs since we last saw him. And he will reward us handsomely with money, and more importantly, with Grub Song. This is a charm that gives us some soul back every time we take damage. And even more importantly than that... Correction, I have not saved enough grubs yet. Rancid eggs are kind of worthless. I do not know how many of these I've saved, but I know I have plenty more to go. Well, with Grubfather having been visited, there is actually something else I would like to do in the Crossroads. Well, not the Crossroads, but at Dirtmouth. So I'm just gonna head back there. Now, I could just ascend up the well with this command, or if I climb up it manually instead, we get a Hallow Nest seal. I love finding money. Do you like money?
No.
Correct. I'm going to purchase some more mask shards from our good friend Sly.
Sly Cooper? He's not supposed to be here.
Eh.
You're not supposed to be here.
I'm not supposed to be
here.
Oh god, Scott Falco is another great person. Like another great online personality. In particular, his totally legit speedruns. Wonderful. Would highly recommend. In particular, we're referencing something from the totally legit speedrun of The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker.
Yeah. God, I love I love him glitching out as he says it.
I'm not supposed to be here. It's wonderful, isn't it? Anyways, let us go ahead and take a walk back through where we started the game, at King's Pass. Did I pick up Fury? I think I picked up Fury.
Go focus.
Yes, I did. Anyways, if we go all the way back to the start of the game... Further back. Here, we can climb. And we can make it to the Howling Cliffs. If we go down this drop, we end up back where we started. But more importantly than any drop, if we come along down here, we can rest at this bench, and more importantly... Ah, well met. Yes, I thought I could sense the aura of a fierce warrior approaching. I'm impressed you found my sanctuary here at the top of the world. No doubt you've endured many trials and overcome many foes in your quest to find me. No, don't speak a word. I, Nail Master Mato, who was taught the art of the nail by the great nail sage himself, hereby accept you as my pupil. Let us begin the lesson immediately. Why not? Let's learn this. Mastered the Cyclone Slash. Hold X to concentrate energy into the nail. Release the button while holding up or down to perform the Cyclone Slash. Your form, exquisite. Now I know how my own master felt when he passed down his teachings to us. I hope you don't think me too forward when I say that I consider you to be my child. Yes, when I saw you perform my nail art, I felt a bond between us suddenly flash into existence. You honor me beyond words, my pupil. Thank you. What a wonderful man. But yes, we now have access to the legendary technique of...
Spin!
Spin! Truly a legendary technique.
Truly. None more legendary.
But if we come up here, we have something else to find.
Oh,
I am Gorb! Bow! Bow, 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 bow to Gorb! The great mind! I am Gorb. Ascend! Ascend! Ascend, ascend, ascend with Gorb! Challenge the warrior dream? Why not?
Okay.
Before we do this, actually, I need to go ahead and turn up my volume for obvious reasons. What do you think of the noises that Gorb makes?
I don't know what the fuck they are.
They are noises.
They're something.
Gorbius, truly the movie of all time.
Why a Morbius reference?
Because we had a couple in a messenger stream recently. And also I saw a post of someone who made the the Morbius movie poster into a reference to Gorb specifically.
Gorbius.
Indeed. I am Gorb, the great mind, the pain. Ascend, ascend. I am. We have ascended with Gorb.
He's finally figured out he's dead.
Indeed. Truly a hard reality to grasp. After all, typically when you were dead, you are not really capable of grasping much anyway. Anyways, further on in the cliffs, we see...
Bottomless abyss. Oh.
Nope. Nothing of the sort. We do, however, find a king's idol, which is worth a lot of money. There's another essence tree down there that I'm not going to be bothering with. Also, I neglected to mention, but while we were shopping with, Sly, not only did we pick up another mask to bring our health up to 7, but we also picked up a spirit vessel, making our amount of casts we could do increased from, 3 to 4. Rather nifty, if I do say so myself. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. These blasted plains stretch never-ending. There is no world beyond. Those foolish enough to traverse this void must pay the toll and relinquish the precious mind this kingdom grants. Fair enough. And we find a Wanderer's Journal, a breakable wall, and another breakable wall.
Hold on, does the spin attack not take soul?
It does not. It is rather nifty, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, that's interesting. I would have thought it would.
Well, we find another corpse.
Okay. The masks thing that corpse is wearing is terrifying.
Yeah?
You know why?
Why?
Because it reminds me of the movie 9.
Oh, I can see that, yeah.
You know 9, right?
I've never saw it, but I remember seeing promotional material for it.
God, it's nightmarish. Why was that a kid's movie?
No idea. Anyways, let us strike this thing.
See, the funny thing about 9 is it's a really good movie. But it's kind of a horror movie. It's not supposed to be. Maybe it was supposed to be. Oh god, the villain in that and the things it creates are terrifying.
Hmm.
I mean, the main characters are already kind of freaky, and then you get the fucking villain, and it's like, oh, why would you do this?
Whose idea was this, anyway?
Whose idea was this?
Either way, we have rescued... Wow, that had a single Geo in it. How rude.
The fuck kind of chest was that? Oh god, they're armadillos.
I love having Shade Soul. It's such a good spell. Let's pick up their money, and also...
Their corpse.
The Balder Shell. This is a charm that makes healing significantly safer to do. I will not be using it for obvious reasons. Why would I want to play this game in a safe manner?
Why would I want to play this game safely when I can die?
Exactly. Someone gets it.
Joseph gets it.
Indeed. See, there's a game mode in this called Steel Soul, where if you die once, the run is over. And I've already demonstrated death in this. It creates a shade that you can interact with upon death. However, in Steel Soul, that doesn't happen, the game just ends. Joseph, being the tactical genius he is, one time tried to use a shade in Steel Soul Run to get somewhere where he wasn't supposed to be. Yeah,
he tried to use a shade to do a speedrun technique and fucking ended the run.
I'm sure you can imagine how that went.
I remember that. I think that was one of the few times I was in the call.
Joseph is a tactical genius. Do not question his methods.
It's such a fucking dumb thing, and it's just the exact kind of shit any of us would do.
Exactly, which is why Joseph is a perfect fit among our group. So we've ended up back in Green Path, but there is a good reason for this, I promise. First off, if I'm not mistaken, I can do some funky stuff over here. Back where we fought Hornet. I think this is the place I'm thinking of, anyway.
Back where you fought the real main character.
Indeed. If I come over here... I am indeed where I thought I was, at the lake of Un. Excuse me, sir. I do not wish to kill you. I shall lead you away from that edge because I need to go there. See you later, nerd. I am mistaken. I can't do this yet.
Good job.
Alright. Ignoring that waste of time. There is still something I wish to accomplish in Green Path, even if that was not it. Now if I go left here, I believe, I can actually do something of use. Ow.
Ah, yes. Do something of use. Dies on a spike.
My classic technique. Again. God, why am I stupid?
I don't know.
I did not mean to kill that thing. I'm so good at video games. Now you might ask, why don't you just Crystal Heart across? And the answer is that right there.
You can Crystal Heart to it. I mean, if you had slid down a bit, you could have Crystal Hearted across.
I think that was covered in thorns.
Well, yeah.
I can't
But
Crystal
if
Heart off
you-
thorns.
I know. Wait, was it? Oh, was the wall?
Yeah,
I didn't think it was.
that specific one is. The one after it is not. Either way, if we Crystal Heart through here, we find another bench. But more importantly...
Oh, it's this guy again.
It is not Mato, but Sheo. A visitor. Why have you crept in here, little grub? Perhaps, like me, you have a taste for discovering new things. I am Sheo, and in a previous life I was a nail master. Yes, the only thing that drove me was becoming stronger and honing my skills with the nail. I imagined it was once my calling in life. I imagined it was my one calling in life, but that feeling faded over time. Now I seek a new calling, and something that speaks to my soul and compels me forward. That's why I spend my time here, secluded, trying to master the arts of creation. Painting, sculpting, these things bring a different kind of pleasure. You don't seem very moved by what I've said. Was it Sheo the nail master you were looking for? Did you come to learn a nail art? I'll teach you if you insist. Why not? Mastered the Great Slash. Hold X to concentrate energy into the nail. Release the button without holding up or down to perform the Great Slash. So, my work, does it move you? The wielding of a nail, the wielding of a brush. These things are not so different. We cut into the world so that we can peer deeper inside. For now, though, I have nothing more to teach you. Your path forwards, only you can see it. Good luck. And now we have a huge hitbox. It's wonderful.
Neat. You've got big slash and spin.
Indeed. They are wonderful techniques.
Especially spin.
Spin is a wonderful technique, I can confirm.
Why was that random ledge there?
Namely, to prevent you from crystal hearting straight into this wall of thorns.
I guess.
That's primarily what it's there for. Anyways, with that done, I'm trying to think of what I should be doing next for the purposes of completion. And I guess there's one thing I can think of. Ow. But that requires me finding the stag station again. And I am not particularly good with directions. I think... Yeah, I've definitely been going in the wrong direction.
Because you passed by it while you were going towards,
Indeed. I did pass by it. Also, if we come over here... Hallow Nest Seal. How nice. I think if I come over here, I go up.
Yeah, this looks right.
Yeah, I think I came back. I came from here.
You either passed it again or going the right way.
I think it's the latter. Yep, there it is, up there. Now that I've made it back to the stag station, my next objective is going to be...
Man, he just fucking teleports in.
Yeah, that's one of the quality of life things. Normally he runs down the hallway. I still have the accidental modifications to the game, because I raced Joseph and Hollow Knight between this stream and the previous one. But, yeah, now that we're in King Station, do I have a key? Yes, I do have a simple key. Now, with the power of that simple key, what I can do is, for unrelated reasons, come up here. We're gonna skip through this room. Ow. It's gonna heal up a bit. Probably a good idea, right? And
Probably.
now our soul vessel empties its stored soul into our soul vessel. I know how descriptive I am.
Your secondary soul vessel empties into the primary.
That is a very good way of putting it. Thank you. We're gonna sell some more junk to Lem real quick. Always a fun time. Another Wanderer's
Oh no,
Journal.
why are you all tabbing between... Oh no.
This journal is of traditional stone type. Text endures well upon it. In its declining age, the city switched from stone to parchment woven of spider silk. It's a small tragedy, but the moisture in these towers has rendered most of those texts illegible.
Velmi Arfred.
I believe
A Wanderer's Journal.
actually...
Have you heard the
It's
saying?
interesting.
Wait, what?
I was gonna say, it's weird that they used silk for paper as a paper replacement.
I'm not
But
sure
it
what
would
else
have
you
been
get
destroyed by
underground.
water.
Yeah. That's exactly what is being said, so.
I mean, turning plant fibers into parchment isn't...
There's like only one place in Hallow Nest that actually has plant fibers, and that's Green Path, and that's specifically because Una exists.
I guess so.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess.
I guess it's fine. Have you heard that saying about stone journals? If danger lurks close by and your nail has dulled with wear, just swing your journal at your foes with blunt and deadly flair. It's a good one, isn't it? And accurate. They sure have a heft to them.
Velmi Arfred.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there,
Kachael, Lias-
people have used what is basically just a rock to kill people for a long time.
Indeed. What is this, a Wanderer's Journal? I've so many of these now. Once I get around to deciphering them, I'll be the preeminent scholar on Hallownest's dead.
Velmi Artred.
A Wanderer's Journal? It's quite incredible how many of these you've collected. You must have traveled the breadth of the kingdom to accrue such a haul.
Velmi Artred.
Not incorrect. A Wanderer's Journal? It's quite incredible. Yeah, he says the same thing now. Anyway, Hallownest seal time. Another Hallownest seal. Pass it over then.
Velmi Artred.
I turned strangely British there.
Velmi
A Hallownest seal? You're a talented collector, all right. The best I've met. If you keep at it, I worry I'll run out of space in the shop.
Velmi Artred.
A Hallownest seal?
Velmi Artred.
He says the same thing again. We get to loop. Yes.
Velmi Artred.
I love the size he's giving that when you're giving him Hallownest seals.
Just like, shit, I'm running out of money. King's Idol.
Opal.
A king's idol? If you look closely, each of these idols is subtly different. There are fine engravings about them that take some time to decipher. I suspect each was tailored to the owner, a personalized symbol of the king's omnipotence.
Helmadilka.
And with that, we now have large amounts of money. I don't want to talk about it. Funny the things you forget about. Are you gonna clip that? Please clip that.
Oh, I think I have to.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I have to turn my macro off. Oh.
And with that, we have large amounts of money. Dies. Not the direction I expected that to go in for some reason. Even though it only would make sense. Alright, with all the money we've accrued so far, I think I'd like to take another visit back to Salubra.
Oh, that's perfect. It cuts right as the sound of you hitting the spikes happen.
Perfect.
I'm just... Did I spell that correctly? It doesn't look
What are you
right.
trying to spell?
Large.
L-A-R-G-E.
Yeah, I did spell it correctly. Okay.
Hello again, Salubra. We can purchase a charm notch. I need 3 more charms, and then I can get another notch.
Alright.
I think I know where I can pick up a couple of those. Ah!
Did you shoot? I'm gonna have to hit the clip button again, just so I know what happened.
It is truly iconic.
Is it worth clipping?
I don't think so, once we've already gotten that one, though. The first one is definitely more worth clipping, I think. So first off, we're gonna check what's changed in Dirtmouth since I lit that torch.
Wow, you just fucking exploded.
It's what I do best. Actually, now that I think about it, I would like to purchase Sly's entire stock real quick. Probably not the worst idea. Alright, now that we have removed Sly's entire inventory, we can truly check out what's going on, because Elderbug seems to have something to say about it. Ah, look there! Something strange and sinister has suddenly appeared. Ah, it fills me with dread. I think it best I try to ignore it. Ah, there's nothing dreadful about this. What are you talking about? Ah! Did you call us? You called us and we came. We came! You don't look scared. Why did you call us? Ah, it doesn't matter. Don't tell me. We came, and I can smell something. Something deep below us. I want it. I want it! No. The roads between are dark and long, but the Master's light will always guide us. A new land, different from the last. How many more will we see? You called us. Speak to Master. When flame burns bright inside one's mind, can heed the call cross lands and time.
Oh, boss fight. I've seen this boss. I mean, not actually.
So, it was you who called us. Well met, my friend. Well met. I am Grim, master of this troop. The lantern has been lit, and your summons heeded. A fine stage you chose, this kingdom fallowed by worm and root, perfect earth upon which our ritual shall take place. And you, my friend, your own part is far from over. As the lantern flared, your role was cast. I can't read. Our compact written in scarlet fire. I wanted to say contract for some reason, but no, it's compact. Eager we are to see you commence, but first some illumination is required. Across these lands my kin now spread, harvesting that essence peculiar to my breed, the flame and dream. Seek my kin, claim their flame and return it to me. Together marvels shall be achieved. But don't fret, small one, for this task you won't travel alone. My child shall guide you to the flame and gather within itself that burning essence. Like you, the child plays key role in this task. Only with it by your side will the flame and my kin reveal themselves to you. I like this guy.
Oh, is this not a boss fight? Looks
Not
like
yet.
A boss fight. Ah. Only once you help him get to full power will he
Only
fight
once
you.
I raise his child for him will it be a fight.
Ah, yes, you've raised my child. Now I must kill you so I can take him back.
Classic. Is there anything here for me? Yes. A map of the resting grounds that I did not pick up. There's also Whispering Root, which are those essence trees, and Warrior Graves, which I'll be searching for a while, I think. Speaking of Warrior Graves, there's one in particular that I would like to go to relatively soon. And that is... if I come down here... Ah! This should still be open, I think. Yes. But before that, I think there's something here that I'm forgetting. Indeed there is. A fossilized gome wedged into the rock. I have added the gome journal entry to my, journal. Anyways, with that out of the way...
no. They're
Ow.
trying to gas you.
Not again.
No, wait. It'd be not again for Joseph.
That would be more correct, yes. Ow. So starting off, those warrior graves that I mentioned, there is one right here. I know, since I don't have the compass equipped, it doesn't really show very clearly on the map where we are. But... Wait, child! Why have you come here? Have you come to tame this savage, ruined land? Many have come to purify this place, but all who dwell here are eventually consumed. Yes, even the wild bugs lurking below us. They were once proud like you, but now they are only monsters. Beware dreams of glory, child. Turn back and do not return. I shall fight, Elder Who.
Is the compass one of the badge things?
Yes.
Why?
It only takes up one notch, which I have several of right now. Free.
Yeah, but still, why?
I have no idea, but you know what? I think it's fine, actually. It's not like... It's not like exploring requires too many charm notches anyway. Like, you'll be fine with basically anything. How rude. He phased out of existence exactly as I was about to attack him. Stop doing that. Ah! I'll get you. Bonk. There he goes. Goodbye, Elder Who. My mind. It clears. Have we been sleeping, child? Ah, I remember. Those proud lords. Were they truly monsters? I remember their eyes now. Bright and clear. Why then did I fear them so? If there was madness in that village, it was I who brought it. They were right to cast me out. When I attacked, they were right to. They were right to kill. To kill me? Ah. Goodbye, Master Who. Or Elder Who. That's the one.
Doctor Who?
Doctor Who. He's just the doctor. Anyways, now that I think about it, there's something I need to do. There's something I still need to do here. Not in the fungal wastes, but I think I'm relatively close to something. Not that. If I come down here somewhere... Yes. Here we have a shortcut back to the stag station. I came through here initially on the first stream of Hollow Knight. This is notably not where I thought I was going, but I'm going to keep going this way anyway. After all, there's the fun in that. That's not something I can interact with unless I have a specific charm equipped. I'm intelligent. This is a lie.
Is it a charm that you have?
Yes, it is a charm that I have. I simply refuse to use it. Or no, it's right here. Never mind. This charm is the one I need to interact with. However, I need it equipped, and I can only do that at a bench.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Understandable. Either way, let me go to the place I actually intended to go to now. If I come up here...
You don't even kill that guy, you just smack him in the face once.
Indeed. It is an iconic maneuver. Now we're in Queen's Station, but I'm going to go ahead and take the stag to Green Path once more. Because I'm awful with directions. Anyways, back to Green Path we go.
God, him just appearing there, it's...
So funny. Especially given he's actually, like, supposed to, you know, take time to get there.
It's kind of intimidating. He just... He just... Bam! Yeah, he hears the bell sound, he just fucking instant transmission.
Indeed. It's wonderful, isn't it?
Oh god, no. He's Goku.
It's me, Goku.
Just starts screaming and his shell starts to turn golden.
That would be interesting, to say the least.
Nice one.
I know, right? I'm wonderful. If we go down here, there's a bench. But more importantly, we check our map. Below this bench, there's another room off to the side that I have not gone to yet. And before I go in there, I'm going to go ahead and equip a charm that doesn't really make much sense to equip in this context, but I'm still going to equip it anyway. Grimchild! Now on our map, we can see various things scattered about, namely that flame directly right there. We're not going to be doing that quite yet. Well, we will do it after this. But first, we picked up a Lumafly lantern from Sly, so now we can see in the dark. How nice. And if we come along in this darkness, we encounter the...
Can you live in the dark?
No. We encounter the Stone Sanctuary.
Ah, yes, of course. The Stoner's Sanctuary.
My child, can you still see? Please don't hurt me. Can't sleep with your eyes open, little one. Can't dream if you're still breathing, little one. Precious children, you speak such loathsome... You look... Why can't I speak? Precious children, you speak such loathsome things as you sleep. Your claws scratch and scrape. Precious children, a monster has come for us in the dark. Will you sing for me? No. A fight against a teleporting enemy in a dark room full of projectiles. My favorite kind of fight.
With, generic horror movie singing.
Indeed. All aspects of a truly great fight.
Like,
Ow.
it's literally that one generic horror movie song that's always sung by a little girl. Except
Taka?
there's no actual lyrics, they're just like mumbling it in fake language.
Either way, we have won the fight. One by one, their eyes closed at last. I felt it, a warm stillness falling over us. I'm sorry I was frightened of you. You were always protecting us, even when we couldn't see you. Take us there, please. A place where light cannot haunt us. A place without dreams. Please. Goodbye. We have murdered another ghost. A face carved from stone. I'm going about this in the exact wrong way. Let's try this again. If I come over here, I believe it is, we obtain another mask shard. How nice.
Oh, and I thought it was a fancy bench.
I also thought that, but it is not a bench. And now we can go ahead and attend to the flame that we saw earlier. Before we do that, however, I'm going to go ahead and rest at that bench. Probably a good idea. Probably. And now off to that flame. Ow. Rude. Just gonna heal up a bit. Probably a good idea. And here we see one of my least favorite encounters in the game. A teleporting enemy that constantly stays out of your reach and lobs projectiles or dashes directly at you. One or the other.
Why not both?
Good question. I hate these things. They're awful. Conveniently, early on, they're not that bad. We have consumed one of the 3 flames required for the next stage of Grimchild's life to be achieved. There is one in the Crystal Peak, and there's another in the City of Tears. I think we might as well pursue that for a moment. Ow. This is notably not the room with the stag station, upon closer examination, but you know, we can still make it there from here. Also, just a quick note about the Monarch wings, the double jump does not actually activate the instant you press the button, but rather a couple seconds later.
Oh, that seems annoying.
A little bit, but it kind of grows on you. It makes various things significantly more annoying, but it also is it's got a sort of weightiness and importance to it, which I think a lot of double jumps lack. Is that weird? That's kind of weird, isn't it?
I don't know. I don't play platformers, so I would have no idea.
It do be like that. Anyways, first off, I'm just gonna go to the city storerooms, because that's a pretty close, flame there. In fact, it is right here. Ow, how rude. I'm gonna go ahead and come over here. Give myself a bit more space to move around. What a fool. Ow, I'm a fool. Goodbye. That's the second flame consumed. Do I have any, sellables? No, I do not. And now with that, let us head to Dirtmouth so we can take on the one in the Crystal Peaks. This way. Let me casually shatter every piece of glass in Dirtmouth.
Yeah, what else would you be doing?
Good question. If we go over here, somewhere in this room, is that flame. I believe. Indeed, it is right here. I am lucky Great Slash has so many active frames. Timing is unnecessary when you use Great Slash.
Yeah, because it looks like you're activating it way too early, and yet it works.
Indeed. I, for one, will take whatever I can get. That was not good. There we go. And that's 3 flames consumed, so I shall go see Grim now. Just for the record, by the way, I think Grim is my favorite character in this game. I can feel it, the warmth of the flame you've gathered together. A masterful opening act. The air hums with excitement. Dear child, you've done so well. Let your fire burn even brighter. Beautiful, yes. The child has grown, from idle youth to deadly companion. About these dangerous lands, its aid will no doubt be welcome. Just don't neglect our dance, for it too continues. Keep hunting that scattered scarlet essence. When the child is filled with flame once more, return to the stage and the performance will begin. And now Grimchild will go ahead and fight with us. He can now deal damage by shooting projectiles at enemies.
Oh, that sounds useful, actually.
It's debatable.
Alright.
There's some places where you don't want that to happen, namely Fog Canyon, but you know what, we're not going there right now. Where we are going is, Hornet said something a while back at the statue of the Hollow Knight to seek the grave in ash, and I think now's as good a time as any to go check that out. To go there, we must first head to the King's Station. And earlier, there was a location I said that I did not want to go to yet, and I think now's as good a time as any to go there. But first, destroy the vent flies. Dodge the bell flies. Ow! That explosion stayed active a lot longer than I thought it would. We cannot do anything here yet. What we can do somewhere, though, is if we go to the right, we have reached... Come on, dramatic title card. Kingdom's Edge. And if we go ahead and enter this pipe here, we see our good pal Cornifer. Isn't this a cozy hole? I've been venturing about that wilderness beside here and thought a moment's break was well called for. The landscape's all rather serene this side of the city, though the inhabitants are ferocious as ever. Yeah, let's go ahead and purchase a map. Why not? 240. Alright. Now let us continue. Kingdom's Edge has some rather powerful enemies. And by powerful I mainly mean, erratic move patterns, erratic attack patterns, and decent health. Most of them aren't really that big of a deal for us, but in particular, there are flying enemies that shoot a shotgun of 3 projectiles called primal aspids, and everybody hates them. These guys right here, everybody hates them. So we are going to do what Hornet said and seek the grave in ash. I don't know about you, but this place seems pretty ashy to me. Also, I believe we saw one of these before, but we still can't do anything about them, so we'll come back to that later. Bonk. Ow, how rude. We have picked up another Wanderer's Journal. Lem is still not tired of our shit. Rather convenient for us, if I do say so myself. Stay away from me. Ow.
Proceeds to not stay away from you.
Bonk. Hello, Grub. You are safe now. Ow. I'm just gonna take this opportunity to heal, I think. Probably a good idea.
Probably.
Ow, how rude. Stop that. Once more gonna heal. Ow. There is a bench up from here. I will be taking that bench. And along with it, another Wanderer's Journal. How nice. Now, if you've seen me play Fool Percent, you know what's coming up next. I'm frankly not 100% sure I'm ready for this, but you know what, we're gonna do it anyway. I've probably done this with less preparation. So you'd pursue the deeper truth. It isn't one the weak could bear. Fair enough. I believe you. Prove yourself ready to face it. I'll not hold back. My needle is lethal, and I'd feel no sadness in a weakling's demise. Show me you can accept this kingdom's past and claim responsibility for its future. Alright. Ow. I'm already not doing a very good job at it. Ow. Ow. Once more. I'm gonna heal. I love instances where my greed serves me well and I can actually recover. I don't want to talk about it. I'm going to clear those out. My greed did not serve me well in that instance. Just gonna clear these out. Ow. Alright! We did it. We beat Hornet again. So strong. You could do it if you had the will. But could you raise your nail once knowing its tragic conception, and knowing yourself? Then do it, Ghost of Hallownest. Head onward. Burn that mark upon your shell and claim yourself as king. Fair enough. In the immortal words of a specific lion, I just can't wait to be king. Marked by King's Brand. Hallownest shall recognize the new ruler. The kingdom's gates will open. Well, let's skedaddle. No such thing. Rocks fell and I died. Never mind, we're good. Anyways, we now have the King's Brand. I will not be using this for a hot minute. Interesting. If I come up here eventually somewhere... we find some lifeblood. We do love lifeblood here. But more importantly, we get surrounded by primal aspids. Oh, tiny thing, you climb high. Seek then knowledge of these lands. This ashen place is grave of worm. Once told, it came to die. But what is death for that ancient being? More transformation, methinks. This failed kingdom is product of the being spawned from that event. Is it you bothering about my tale? Rest is somewhat disturbed, but I find that sensation not unpleasant. Tiny thing. Oh, a mark of worm you bear. Is it change you seek, or to save this ruin? That choice is yours. Always the smallest creatures that attempts the largest things. This falling ash is molt. The worm's corpse is decaying. Endless. Serene. Sad. With its light gone, the world is smaller. Don't mistake. I am not a worm. Too small I am. Too many limbs. No foresight like those old things. For quiet retreat did I climb up here, away from spitting creatures. Yes. High up, away from simple minds, lost to light. Theirs is a different kind of unity. Rejection of the worm's attempt at order. I resist the light's allure. Union it may offer, but also a mind bereft of thought. To instinct alone the bug is reduced. Be on your way then. Its rest I'll return to, though in these times sleep oft proves uneasy. Alright, have a good night, Bardoon. Now that we've spoken with Bardoon, I am going to go to a very familiar location to those of you who've seen my previous streams. But first, I have some business to attend to. I believe that's here, at least.
Grimchild fucking shot the screaming bird thing right before it
Indeed.
jumped down.
Grimfly is a wonderful ally to have. But we have made it to the Tower of Love. Once I flick this lever, I can enter through those doors that were previously locked. It is rather nice having a shortcut, but this is not what I am here to achieve. Namely because I don't actually have the key to open the door to this place. Instead, we shall be going somewhere far more fascinating. Thank you, Grimchild.
Grimchild saw a suicide bomber and he was like, "You aren't getting near anyone."
Get down, Mr. President. Ow. I have picked up a king's idol, and this guy seems incapable of understanding how to get to— Ah, shit, I spoke too soon. Get me out of here. Alright, we have survived.
Why do those things have so much health?
It's because I haven't really taken much care in upgrading any of my damage output.
Oh, maybe you should do that.
Perhaps, but I need money for that, and that is why I'm headed here now instead of later. Because if I come over here, Grimchild will casually slaughter anything that attempts to harm me. Ah!
Except when he doesn't.
One might ask, what's he doing? And the answer is his best.
It truly is.
To be fair, he's actually doing rather well. All things considered, of course.
Yeah, he is killing a surprising number of the suicide bombers. Even
Indeed.
if a few of them
Do make
get
it through.
past. To be fair, it's the only one he's not prevented from hitting.
Yeah, there's like one he missed so far, so it's fine.
Well, there's more than one, but the others didn't hit you.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, this is a very familiar place for those of you who have been to my streams before. Aha! Another warrior finds their way to our fair Colosseum. Ours is the final destination for all seeking trials of intense and deadly combat. All one has to do is place their mark upon their trial board of choice, and lo, the arena's gate will open. There's a small fee attached to each trial, but I'm sure as skilled a combatant as yourself will have accrued a wealth of geo. Now, before you draw your nail and rush eagerly to battle, I'll offer one quick word of advice. There's a warrior's pit just below here, where others like yourself await their own trials. I'd strongly advise using it to rest up before placing your mark. Oh, and have no doubt I'm a fearsome warrior myself. Don't go judging me by my size or my current, constraint. The Colosseum beckons us both. I'll be back in battle soon. Make a contribution, and you can enter the trial of the warrior. Why not? Oh yeah, we're back at the Colosseum. Very well then, a new trial is open to you. I hope your performance is spectacular. Before that, however, let's go ahead and take a rest like he suggested. It's you again, Tiso.
Oh, that's asshole.
Pale one, you found it too then, this perfect place. I'll soon be entering the battle, just taking a moment to rest first. Though few could truly challenge me, I'm hoping this arena presents the sort of brutal challenge I'm after. You think this shell a defensive arm? Well, I'll give you a fair warning, it conceals a deadly surprise. Pray you never find out what that is. I'll crush them all. Oh, and you. You'll see me at my deadly best. I'm looking forward to it, Tiso. But for now, we're just going to take on the Trial of the Warrior.
So is there an explanation for all of these chained up? Are all of them except that one bodies, or are they just...
I have no idea, and I don't believe it's ever explained.
Okay. Also, that is definitely a corpse in the throne there.
Yes.
Which is just there.
Indeed.
The entire crowd surrounding it. Oh god, and the Colosseum is filled with corpses too.
Indeed.
Man, the least they could do is clean the corpses out. I
Nah,
get that a lot of people are dying, but come on.
It adds to the atmosphere.
Maybe maybe the corpses don't matter as much to bugs.
Entirely possible.
I mean, to be fair, like, it's probably, like, just the exoskeleton, which is just the equivalent of there being, well, a skeleton.
Yeah.
Which is not that bad.
I don't know, I'm no entomologist.
I mean, the exoskeletons are literally just a skeleton that's on the outside.
This is true.
Instead of being on the inside, so...
I meant more about understanding the, like, social order and how bugs understand corpses, I guess.
I don't know. They might just understand it as, ooh, something we can eat.
Entirely possible.
But that might just be something they do with, like, other bugs? I don't know. Would an ant eat eat another ant just because it had died?
Resource management.
Oh, he just killed himself.
Unfortunately, a classic maneuver in this here arena.
I mean...
Or maybe, fortunately, depending on who you ask, of course.
As long as it's not you, it's fortunate.
For me.
I mean, pretty much all of these other bugs are just, like, mindless zombies.
Indeed.
Right? That's, I mean, this is literally a zombie virus. That's what the story's about.
Pretty much, yeah.
I don't know why there's so many bugs that are just completely fine in this location specifically, but also Jeff is back.
Yeah, I'm finally home.
Hello, Jeff.
I have McDonald's and a Destiny themed cookbook.
McDonald's.
A Destiny
oh, you
themed
have the Destiny
cookbook, you
cookbook. I actually... Funny thing, I actually almost bought that.
I bought it like 3 days ago.
I could use some more recipes. And actual ability to cook.
Yeah, so I
It used to be my my dream to actually be a chef, and then I realized I was way too much hard work.
It do be like that sometime.
Sounds about right. So fun thing related to the Destiny cookbook. I found a YouTube video of someone going over a One Piece cookbook. There's an official One Piece cookbook. Which ended up leading me to someone reviewing the official Destiny cookbook. And I was like, And there's actually some really damn good recipes in there, as it turns out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already been looking through the book a bit. I'm definitely making one called the Sunshot.
Ooh.
Yeah, the one I was most interested in was the one listed as Cade 6's favorite meal.
The spicy ramen?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hello, the trash dude. Guess who doesn't have work today because of maintenance? Fun. We love to see it. Any reason to not go into work is a good reason.
Guess who had We just do bad word.
I don't want to talk about it. Was it
But
you?
also doesn't or doesn't anymore.
Well,
in
not
4
soon.
days.
Ow. I promise I've played this game before.
It's like
I've
4
played it
days
on
that you stop working at GameStop, right, Jeff?
Something
3.
like that. 3? Not awful.
I was closer than I thought I would be.
I am trying to go ahead and see if the new guy that we just hired on will take one of my Saturday shifts, so I can just drop my keys off tomorrow.
Hmm.
That'd be good.
Yeah, then I'll probably just, the only time I actually head up to GameStop again is to go pick up my pre-order of Fire Emblem Three Hopes.
Hmm. Pretty good reason to go to GameStop, I'd say. Anyways, now that I have succeeded in obliterating every single one of my competitors, I am rewarded with a charm notch, my favorite kind of reward. And also plenty of money, which is also my favorite kind of reward.
Does a charm notch give you a whole nother slot for a charm, or is it a part for a...
It's more of a currency for charms. Like, for instance, this Soul Catcher takes 2 charms, this Soul Catcher takes 2 notches, this Dash Master takes 2 notches.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's
Yeah.
that is
It's
what I
more
meant.
of a
So,
currency. Each charm costs a different amount of notches to equip.
yeah, I knew that, I just didn't realize. Yeah.
Yeah. The Trash Dude,
I thought it was
indeed,
just
you
like
do
sort
need to
of
play more Hollow Knight.
slots.
Understandable. Either way, they're still really useful to have. Welcome back, warrior. Make a contribution and you can enter the trial of the Conqueror. I shall make
Alright,
that contribution. But yes?
I have to ask, what's with the bug?
Bug?
Yes.
The one following him?
Oh, that is
Yeah.
Grimchild. He is a wonderful ally who shoots my enemies to death with his flames.
Oh.
Yeah.
Very well then, a new trial is open to you. I hope your performance is spectacular.
We're raising someone else's son, and he's helping us kill shit.
Indeed.
We're helping TJ kill shit. I'm not doing anything.
Just like the story of Guilty Gear. And the problem is I'm correct about that.
Oh, it's tragic, dude.
What are you talking about? There is no tragedy here, only a display of true skill. I don't want to talk about it.
Clip moment?
Debatable, but it would probably make
I'm not,
a good
like, Aaron, I'm not sure if I would or not. Like, I'm not, although I've played a couple games by the developer, I'm not sure if I actually want to play this one.
What game are you talking about?
Quarry.
Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah, the Quarry, the latest horror game by Supermassive.
Oh, I thought
I've
you
heard
said Ori.
No.
No,
Quarry in the
Look,
Blind
what-
Forest. The world wasn't ready.
See, literally the only thing I know about Ori is, someone was streaming it, I don't remember who, and, there's a clip of, like, Slimesicle, Rambo, and maybe someone else, like, playing through it, and it's just... Like, there's a dialogue option,
Ow.
and when it cuts to the characters, I think it's the character you're playing, he just, like, he's just staring, and like he saw just something.
okay, so the way the Quarry, the way
Checks
that
out.
all Supermassive games work is, you don't just play as one character.
Hmm.
Ah, okay.
That
You
does
play
sound
all the
intriguing.
Which is interesting, because you can actually get all of the characters killed.
Wonderful. My favorite outcome.
Right, I think I know at least one of the games you're talking about with,
Yeah, it's like Until Dawn.
yeah.
Until Dawn, the Dark Picture series. And now the Quarry. You know, Until Dawn, famously known for Markiplier's "Break me out the piece of that Kit Kat bar."
What?
Have you not seen that clip?
I don't believe
haven't
I have.
either, actually.
What? Oh my god.
My apologies, I don't follow Markiplier as closely as I would like to. Also, I did not expect Gribchild to make as much of a difference as he has so far, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, he straight up saved you from 4 of them.
Here, I'm putting in responding. Obviously, TJ, you can't watch it right now, but
I'll find a time eventually.
no, obviously you can pull it up on stream.
Obviously. I bring other streamers' content onto my stream to make myself look more relatable.
Exactly.
I mean, that's what all other streamers do.
Fair enough.
You've been watching Jack Latto?
Why did he say that?
I mean, because they're literally like the two characters in question. Like he's playing as the dude character, and the dude character and the female character that goes to the door, they're about to fuck.
Checks out.
And then that happens.
Yeah.
Immediately after he says it.
Yep.
Hey, look, a grub.
Oh, that ain't a grub.
Indeed, it ain't. And now his corpse will be on the ground for the rest of this match.
It's already gone.
And it's not. It's straight up.
I would
did
like
not
to believe
stay.
it. I would like to believe it is, but
I mean,
conveniently it is.
the jar lid is still here.
Indeed.
It's not his corpse, but I guess it's close enough.
It's emblematic of a corpse.
The shards of the jar are still here too, I think.
Yeah. There's like one right here, so.
Yeah.
I think another one directly to the left of that one.
Yeah, like here.
Yeah. One right behind the lid, and one to the right of the lid.
Yeah. There are various shards. All emblematic of a corpse.
A corpse bird.
And now we have a miniature rectangle where we
were
cannot
robbed
touch
of
the
a
ground.
corpse, but we can still have the jar.
Ow, I'm not having a good time.
And it just says, not again.
Not again, indeed.
Most likely referencing May's comment on jars.
Probably.
I don't like the implications of a corpse in a jar, personally. But it is what we just witnessed, so... Ow. Oh, you're still alive. Not for long.
Oh, fuck me.
What?
You said a corpse in a jar, and like 10 seconds later, I just thought of fucking Brooke from One Piece in a jar.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
It's technically a corpse.
I wonder if James in the jar somewhere. Yeah, it's probably over there in Denver where he's currently at.
Hmm.
Oh god, is he still in Denver?
Yeah, he's there for a month.
Unfortunate.
Oh.
Actually, no, I think Denver he's gonna be there for a weekend, but I think he's in Wyoming.
Wait, I thought he's been in Denver for like a month already.
No, he left on the 14th.
Oh.
Yeah, that was a
Okay.
lot. That was rather recent, wasn't it?
Yeah, not even 10 days ago. Literally a week and a day. Yeah, you could probably come up without smelling his smelly smell that smells smelly.
I smell a smelly smell that smells smelly.
He doesn't know that either TJ or I live here, right?
Well, now he does.
No.
If you...
What? Is he watching the stream?
No. But chances are... we can never let him find this VOD.
I don't think he'd watch the VOD. I doubt he'd even be in the stream.
Yeah.
All of these are probably true, but either way.
Like, he sometimes shows up for the streams on Jeff's channel, and he doesn't even anymore.
Yeah. On the
It
other
do be
hand,
like that.
you also have to, like, him knowing that you guys are in Denver is one thing. Him knowing where you are in Denver is another.
That is
Yeah.
true.
Which, that he definitely doesn't.
Plus, even if you were to figure out you guys were in Denver, even if
Denver.
you were to go to Denver, he would have no way of contacting you. He'd be like, hey, let's meet up.
This is true.
I guess that's true, yeah.
I too live in Dender Mifflin.
Dender Mifflin, what the fuck?
Jeff accidentally said Dender, and I'm like, that's where I
Yeah.
live.
You know, Thunder Mifflin, the company from The Office.
Oh,
Indeed.
no, I don't. I haven't watched The Office.
I haven't either. But it's such a
Um,
popular, iconic place that it's just kind of catches on. Also,
I think-
I died like an idiot on the literal last enemy of the challenge, so,
That's unfortunate.
it do be like that. Anyways,
Um,
I do have some preparations I can make.
So, James is, like, actually not in any Discord servers with either of us, right?
Should be.
I mean,
I don't believe so.
he's not with me, because your Discord server doesn't exist anymore. He's not in this one,
I don't
and
believe
he's
they're...
not in mine.
Yeah. I think that's about it.
Oh, but he doesn't have you as a friend, man.
He has me as a friend?
Yes.
That doesn't sound right.
I went to mutuals.
Hmm.
Well, let's fix that.
Well, let's fix that. Classic
I have no
maneuver.
idea why he would ever be on my friend list.
Because we actually did talk to him at one point.
Yeah, but I still never particularly liked it.
Huh. So, it looks like the one server I have mutual with James, right?
You want to work
Is
in
the
a paper
dungeon
office, Aaron?
is the Dungeon Quest Discord. You know, the Roblox dungeon crawler.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Leet Doven is
Yeah, a lot of them.
Lot Doven. That's okay. Remove friend. I would block him, but I'm not gonna. Maybe later.
Maybe
I
later.
have before.
Some other time. Not on stream.
It's just I have before.
Haven't played Roblox in a hot minute now, have you, trash dude?
Yeah, same.
I actually did play it recently, but I didn't do much.
Actually, no, I guess I did play Robeats relatively recently.
I played a very bad Hospital Tycoon on Roblox recently.
It do be like that. Anyway, speaking of preparations I can make, with the earnings from the Trial of the Warrior, I have enough money to go see the nailsmith again. I
Sorry,
believe.
what'd you say? Male what?
Nailsmith.
Oh,
Like a blacksmith, but for nails.
I heard male and then ST together, and I was really confused.
Banjo Tender.
That's a male.
It sounded like you started to say male stripper, and it just cut you off.
Nope, nailsmith. Oh, you've returned. I see you have some pale ore. A rare fine metal, that. Give me the ore and some geo for my efforts, and I'll reforge your nail to make it stronger. I shall give you pale ore and geo to strengthen my nail.
Junshine.
As you wish. I'll get to work then. Take.
Garadel.
Did you now, trash dude? Did you used to be a male stripper?
I'd believe it, except that. Never mind.
I can confirm this.
What?
I said I can confirm this.
Oh. okay.
Actually? Fascinating.
Wait, is this a real story? Hold on.
No.
Okay. Just making sure.
Alright, with my nail stronger than it used to be before, I have no idea what to do next, really. Not the kind of stripper you think of, though. What kind of stripper, then? I stripped the skin off of males. Fair enough.
Ah! I believe that he's called the serial killer.
I would be inclined to think so as well.
How do I remove it? Is this something I can... Oh. Oh, I can... Okay.
I'm still so upset that I don't know where I got my emote from.
I have no idea.
I was having some issues with Twitch mod view because I wanted to move my chats or the chat so I could actually read it while.
To be fair, I'm borderline sociopathic. Are you now?
I still can't remember which one's sociopath and which one's psychopath because one of them is like basically not having emotions and the other is not getting anyone else's. Not understanding anyone else's.
I think that's sociopath. Not understanding other people's emotion. Because of the social cues.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Possible? I would not know.
You probably should, though.
Probably.
Considering I'm pretty sure you are one.
One or the other. Entirely possible.
I think sociopath is actually a lot more common than
sociopaths
people
don't have
think it
empathy,
is.
psychopaths don't feel emotions. Is that the distinction?
Possibly. Yeah,
I think that checks
sounds
out.
right. So, and yeah, empathy, you just, like, can't understand other people's emotions.
Anyways, I am going to try this trial once more with a new charm build, one that cuts down my mobility in favor of being completely and utterly powerful.
Who needs to move when you have too
Who needs
much
to move
health
when you can
to
destroy
die?
everything? Not health, more damage. I can get more soul. My soul spells are more powerful, and
Who
they
needs
cost less
health
soul.
when you have too much shield to die?
No shields here. I just kill everything
Reminds
before
me
they
of,
can kill me.
No, I was referencing when we played on the Vox server, because that was basically my entire combat strategy.
Checks out.
Just, I have a shield, I don't need to move.
With my nail upgrade and my spells upgraded, my damage output has risen drastically. Alright, where are you? Perfect. Ow, how rude. Now I actually have to manually dodge these bellflies, but it is a sacrifice I am willing to make.
I may die, but it's a sacrifice I am willing to make.
Classic.
May die.
Lord Farquaad is just...
Iconic.
Oh my god, wait. Did I ever tell either of you about the the teacher that looked like Lord Farquaad that everyone fucking despised?
I do not believe so.
So we in one of I don't remember what year of high school. We had a college class, right? There was like a college professor that came in to do a college class, and it was a public speaking class.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And this professor, teacher, whatever, was kind of a just bitch. No one liked her. Everyone hated her. And she had the exact same fucking haircut as Lord Farquaad.
Iconic.
Somewhat relatedly, she also ended up getting bullied so hard by the students that she just fucking left.
Understandable. Students are nightmarish.
As a former student, I can confirm.
Yeah, I can confirm as well. I mean, I was mostly fine as a student, but pretty much everyone else was nightmarish. The thing is also though, she practically asked for it. Like, she was being a total fucking bitch to everyone in that class.
Yeah. It do be like that sometimes.
On the topic of bad things in Shrek, has Max ever told you when they got fired from Circle K for Shrek?
I do not believe
I
I've
don't know
heard
what
the
Circle
story.
K is, but
It's a convenience store, like a...
Circle K is like a gas station.
Yeah,
Okay.
like gas
They're
station
fucking
chain
everywhere
with
down here in
convenience
the South.
stores. Basically like a 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven into the
7-Eleven
itself.
like 7-Eleven or a Casey's or anything like that.
Yeah, there's a
Alright.
few around here, I think. Pretty sure there are. I've definitely been to one recently.
But yeah, so Max is apparently working at Circle K, and at the same time they were doing Shrek the musical.
Fascinating.
And Max had told the shift lead and everything, like the person who scheduled them, like, hey, I need this day off because I'm gonna be doing stuff with Shrek the musical, and they didn't listen. So Max skipped that fucking day of work because they had to for rehearsals and shit, and they fired him.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, it's so much more. It was so much funnier when I was sitting there in the middle of work and Max just goes, "Did I ever tell you I got fired because of Shrek?"
Yeah,
Checks
that's
out.
that's a good conversation starter. So by the way, so the main thing that this teacher did, which made everyone in the school hate her, so she no, so because here's basically what she did. So she was telling us. So this was a public speaking class, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which
Yeah.
already
Not everyone's
great.
favorite.
Yeah, not great. And also the thing is, like, this was a school of, like, special ed, pretty much exclusively.
Yeah.
So even worse. Right? Already a really bad start. But the thing which, really got everyone mad was when she told us that we would have to write speeches and present them to the class, and that she was going to record them. And
Yeah.
that we did not have a choice on whether she recorded them or not.
Yeah, as public speaking courses typically go, but understandable that people would not want themselves to be recorded.
Yeah, so, because not only did everyone not want to write speeches and have to present them in front of the class, but no one wanted to fucking have her record them, especially because she had already been really fucking rude.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, basically that caused everyone in the school to just fucking bully her, basically.
As students typically do.
But I do not think that there was a single student in the school that liked her. Like, just straight up.
It do be like that sometime.
Because, like, all of the other teachers were liked by most of the students, except for, like, the ones that were just complete fucking assholes. Which were also the ones that I'm pretty sure weren't even special ed, and I don't know why they were there.
It do be like that sometimes. Have I told you all about the time my American history class bullied a sub into quitting on the spot? I do not believe I've heard this story, but that checks out. Also, with the trial of the fool completed, there is something I would like to do real quick.
Actually, there was technically another teacher that got bullied into quitting, but really she got bullied by the school themselves. I guess it was more just DPS in general rather than the school.
Unfortunately, sounds about DPS.
It was DPS and a single student, basically. And she quit. That teacher actually ended up going to TJ's high school.
Checks
later.
out.
Yeah, so that's a fun story as well. So this teacher, basically, what happened? She was on like Instagram or something. And one of these students catfished her, pretty much, and ended up getting her to send nudes to their account, right? So, and then reported that, you know, she had sent nudes to them, which, I mean, yes, she had, but also they had lied about who they were.
Yeah. So overall, still illegal behavior from that party anyway. Well, actually, it's not illegal, but definitely immoral.
No, because the thing is, technically, this teacher did not actually break the law, because she didn't know.
No, I meant from the student. Like,
yeah, no, the student absolutely fucking broke the law, because that's identity theft.
Yeah.
Right?
Or something similar.
It's identity theft. Impersonation of someone in any way is considered identity theft.
Checks out.
Yeah, so what ended... Basically, DPS forced the school to put the teacher on forced leave. Mandatory leave. Because for some reason, they weren't convinced that she was telling the truth. So she basically said, fuck you, I'm leaving.
Understandable. Correct, even.
Although, the thing about that is she didn't leave DPS. She left the school.
Fascinating.
So, I don't know why she did that. Because your school was in DPS, and this is the teacher that ended up going to your school. Yeah, this story actually gets funnier though.
Funny.
Because after she had quit at TJ's high school, there had been another teacher which also got accused of like something similar. Basically one of the teachers at TJ's school who was...
I get the feeling we shouldn't be discussing this on stream, personally.
Alright.
I don't know, probably better that way. Though this is a fascinating story. Either way, I think, I've accomplished what I've set out to do in this stream so far, so I think we're gonna end it here, personally. Also, that is a fascinating statement, Aaron. How did we get to this? What the hell? Like, actually, what the hell?
I don't know.
Either way, I believe I will be ending my stream. Thank you all for watching, and I shall see you later. Remember that, On Friday, I'm going to be starting my run through Neon White. A precision puzzle platformer FPS about speedrunning. Fascinating, yes. I must say. Then Saturday, I'll see whatever my friends are up to, I guess. Monday, I'm going to be continuing with Kingdom Hearts, and
Didn't you change Saturday from multiplayer to whatever you want?
I don't know, I'm still not sure. I'm, like, thinking about it, and I have no idea, if I'm being honest. I'm still, like, working out the details.
Also, Aaron, I want to comment on your last thing. If she was 30-year-old, you call her a MILF, but if she didn't have kids, she's not a MILF. That's called a cougar.
I don't know the specifics of that, but anyway, we'll find out what we're doing Saturday, I guess, and Wednesday we're just going to be back to this. Thank you all for watching, and I shall see you later. Oh no.
Watch my stuff. I have video.
Indeed. Check out GamerJeffTK on Twitch and Jeff's Gaming Emporium on YouTube. There will be an Assassin's Creed video live in, I believe, 3 days.
Yep. On Saturday.
Oh, never mind.
Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I shall see you later. Also, Jeff's creepypasta. What the? Is this a thing?
I deleted that channel.
Delete.
I deleted that channel.
Understandable.
It no longer exists. You can never find it.
It no longer exists. It literally, I destroyed it. It doesn't exist.
No.
Shut up, Aaron.
It's okay. I'll delete the message. No one will see it. How do I delete a message?
Well, fascinating. Anyways.
Don't worry, I'll delete the message. How do I delete a message?
I shall catch you all later.